everyone, my name is Ellen.
And my name's Alyssa, and welcome back to the Modern Singer Podcast.
Today we're talking about 7 new habits to implement before the new year.
I cannot believe that there's only 4 weeks left in the year. That is wild. Absolutely
Cannot
wild.
believe it.
But it's the perfect time to start implementing some of these new habits. You've got 30 days to get them going. So the first habit we're going to talk about today is spending time with yourself. It can be journaling, it can be meditation, affirmations. Do something to connect with yourself, something that helps you ground into your day, be it in the morning, maybe at night, maybe you do it while you're eating lunch. Who's to say? But take some time just for you to sit down and just be with yourself.
Make sure you're upping your hydration. Maybe you need a straw, maybe you need a fun glass. For me, I really overspent on a beautiful 40-ounce Stanley.
Yeah, you did.
And I carry that dumbbell around every day, but I do drink more water, and my water stays cold, which for me, I don't professionally sing anymore, so it's totally fine. It helps me suck down more water, whatever it may be, even if it's like me and splurging and spending way too much on a fancy cup. Whatever you can do to drink more water, it's good for your voice, but it's also good for your brain. It's good for your body. And you know what? It's getting cold out there and our skin's drying up.
And if you don't want to splurge on a Stanley like Ellen did, you can spend less than half the price and get a Simply Modern version, like I did on Amazon. It's great. I think I'm going to get a hot pink one. I'm really excited about it because I feel like that will help me drink more water.
I left mine at the allergist and I had to go get it because I missed my Simply Modern because it doesn't leak. Wow, side tangent, but it really doesn't leak like the Stanley
and
does.
It fits in cup holders.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Stanleys
it's a beautiful
don't.
thing.
There's that. That's that on that. Make sure that you're making attainable movement goals as well. As singers, yes, it's important to stay hydrated, but it's very, very important to stay active as well. Hi, welcome. It's your resident yoga teacher and personal trainer. It is so important to keep your body moving so that you can stay within your goals, no matter what it is. My current goal for myself in my physical fitness is upping my stamina, making sure that I can get through a show, making sure I can do all of my dances without getting winded, all of this fun stuff. It can be as little as 10 to 15 minutes of a walk, maybe some yoga, maybe you just get outside if you can to take in some sunshine and fresh air, but keep your body moving, make attainable movement goals for yourself. It doesn't have to be 75 hard. That shit is nonsense and it's so much, but give yourself something to do, something to reach for to keep yourself moving.
And find a habit that has absolutely nothing to do with work. As singers and as, people in this professional industry, we're very hyper-focused on what else can we do. We need to be doing more. We're self-employed most of the time, and a lot of what we do is revolving around work. But make sure you find something that has nothing to do with work whatsoever. Maybe that's reading, maybe that's ice skating or gardening, something that you can do to unwind and let go of the daily stress.
I personally have worms in my kitchen. And I compost at home. It's a fun little science project that I love doing. I've been doing it for 2 years. It's really great.
That's also a fun one because it keeps your brain going. Like watching TV is always really fun and definitely something when I need to just completely disassociate is good. But, find something like diamond painting or embroidery or diamond. Oh my God, you have to Google diamond painting. It's basically
I'm
like
Google it right now. Oh my God. Wait, keep talking though.
You pick up these little like diamonds and you put them in their designated spot. So it's like kind of like color by number, but with a little like diamond.
Oh my gosh. I used to have kids do this when I was teaching summer camp when they were being too much and I couldn't handle them anymore. And I went, cool, sit down and focus on this small thing. Except then they would spill the beads all over the floor and it was awful.
Yeah. Yeah. But as like an adult, I feel like, I'd probably still spill all the beads everywhere. Maybe if I did it in like a sensory bin or something, it'd be a little easier. But find something that's, also gets you off the couch and something fun that you can do to keep yourself busy that has nothing to do with work.
Speaking of nothing to do with work and letting go of stress, unfollow accounts and emails that do not serve you. Like, hopefully that's not us, but whatever. You don't need to surround yourself with people and things that you don't like. Lean into what makes you happy and what supports you. You don't need to follow that person from high school that posts all of the MLM stuff. You don't need to follow the daily newsletter that you get in your inbox every single day that you just delete and it's just annoying. Let it go. Take 3 seconds. Go hit unsubscribe. Full permission.
And if it gives you anxiety, you don't want them to know that you unfollowed them or anything like that, you can also mute them so you don't see them anymore and stuff, but they'll never know that you stopped following them on Instagram. So it's like it's a little win-win.
I have no
for
shade.
us.
I will unfollow people and tell them I unfollowed them if they ask me. I have no shade at all. I'm like, no, I don't like what you talk about. Bye. So if you want to have some fun Scorpio energy, go for it.
I'm a Libra and like care heavily what everyone thinks of me. So there are some people, no shame, unfollow, bye, I don't need this. But like there's other people that are still in the industry that I wouldn't want to explain like why I unfollowed them, but I cannot stand their stuff or it just doesn't serve me anymore. So I just muted them.
Yeah, I have people like that and I'm just like, oh yeah, no, I unfollowed you. I don't remember why. The end. That's all I say.
And most of the time they don't even notice. Like
exactly. It doesn't notify people when you unfollow them. They have to go check.
They'll never know. And if they're checking, like that's too much.
Oh my gosh. Do you remember on Instagram when it told you when people unfollowed you?
Yeah.
Like way back in the beginning.
Psychotic.
It was hilarious. Oh my gosh.
I'm so
the high
glad it
school
doesn't do that
drama that caused. That was wild.
Oh my God. Thank God it doesn't do that anymore. It's like, you know, like the red receipts. Like, can we please like get rid of red receipts? Like,
I think I turned all of mine off. You can turn off your red receipts also. Just a fun fact.
On
turn
Instagram?
Oh, no. I just meant on text messages.
No, I don't think so on Instagram.
I don't think you can do
text
it on Instagram.
Text ones, please God, go turn off your red receipts. But on Instagram, I think they're talking about getting rid of it because it's like, it's so ridiculous.
I hate red receipts.
It's terrible.
So much. I'm like,
I
look, I don't care if you read it or not. Look at the meme and laugh and tell me I'm funny.
Right? Just heart it. Like, just heart it at least. Make sure you're putting aside 10 to 15 minutes a day just to get through tasks that you tend to avoid. Let's set a timer and just get it done. For me, and I think for Alyssa too, it's email.
I hate emails.
doing email.
Oh my God, I hate emails.
I hate emails. I hate work emails, but like all I do is work emails all
are the
day. I
worst.
sit in front of a computer, and that one I have to do, you know, like I try really hard to get through my emails every day. And the longer I put it off, the worse it is. I'm like, oh my God, it's been 3 days and I haven't emailed this person back. But my personal emails, oh my God, I haven't replied to so many personal emails. So much anxiety. But just, you know, find those things that you know you just hate. They give you anxiety. They stress you out. You just hate doing them, and just set a timer and do 10 to 15 minutes a day. I follow a girl on Instagram who does this thing called Sunday Reset, and she sets a timer.
Oh my gosh, that's such a huge trend. I love it.
I know. She just like, who likes to clean? Nobody. Well, maybe some people probably, but I just, there's not a lot of time to clean. I like a clean house, but the act of cleaning, I'm just like, ugh, like it's just so hard. So I'd rather just like poof and it all be done. But she sets a timer and she says every Sunday I'm going to get up and I'm going to clean, I'm going to do this. And so she knows that she doesn't have to think about it or stress about it during the week or feel bad that she's not doing it, because she knows every Sunday that is something that she's going to do.
I've also heard about something called micro cleaning, which is where you literally set a timer for 10 minutes. You pick one area of your house and you just clean that. Like I had someone on my TikTok pop up where they went, cool, I set my timer. My micro clean today was I wiped down my kitchen counters and did my dishes. The end. The end. That's all it has to be. And lastly, plan out your day the night before. This is a wonderful, wonderful habit to have, especially as someone who is self-employed, or if you have multiple jobs like I do. You can pack your bag. I highly recommend that. And maybe even lay out your outfit to make your morning a little less stressful. So if you've got a work uniform that you have to wear, if you've got certain clothes that you feel really powerful in, if you need to put something in your bag that you need, like a binder or your music, toss it in your bag the night before. Get everything ready so you don't even have to think about it in the morning. This is one of the habits that I have started in the last couple of months that has absolutely been a game changer for me. It has made my mornings so much easier. I am not a morning person.
Me neither. Absolutely
and
not.
My New York commute takes me about 45 minutes to an hour to get to 90% of my jobs. So if I have to be somewhere at 10, I have to be out of my house by 9, and I am not a morning person. I go to bed at like 3 a.m. if it was my choice. But having that time to know that my brain doesn't have to turn on to remember all of the things that's already there.
Absolutely. I also I do these things too, and it's so helpful because I'm also not a morning person. I also pack my lunch because I usually take my lunch, and I'm a snack girly. I have to have like a bajillion snacks. I pack my lunch the night before, just throw it in the fridge so I can just grab and go. Also, coffee. Sometimes I make hot coffee in the morning, but sometimes I know that I just need to get up and get out the door, or I have a late night doing something, and I will make coffee ahead of time. I'll put it in the fridge and then pull it out, throw some ice cubes in it, and go. Prepping beforehand, it really, really makes a difference.
I'm like kind of mad that that's the one that makes the most sense. And that's the one that people have been telling me my whole life that I put off doing until I turned 30, honestly. It annoys me so much.
Hey, you don't learn until you learn, right?
Oh my God. Well, thank you so much for being here. We hope that you have some new habits to put into place before the new year starts. Definitely let us know what you're working on. And don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review to help us reach new followers.
Don't forget to check out our show notes for all of our resources, especially our Etsy shop. We have amazing resources that are really, really cheap in there that'll help you with everything from day-to-day tasks to your career.
Well, we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye. Today we're talking about 7 new habits. No. Today we're talking about 7 hablets.
Oh,
we're talking about hablets. Shit.
Sorry.
Fuck. We were doing this
Oh,
so
man.